We're Trent and Allie, and after months of renovating, remodeling, planning, and building,
I hate finished carpentry.
we're soaking in the last few rays of summer and getting back to our roots. Wow, so scary. It's been almost 2 years since hitting the bike trails, but we're not gonna let it slow us down. Everything is shaking.
Yeah.
The adrenaline. Woo! Don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell. And come along today as we get lost in the beauty of Utah. And I do something that makes Trent really mad.
Just my luck.
I've done yoga pretty much in every country we've traveled to, on the sides of roads, in the middle of parking lots, and it never fazed me. And now that we're back in the States, it feels so out of place and so weird to do yoga on the side of the road, in the driveway. There's like people getting ready for work and walking their dogs, but it feels really good to wake up, do some yoga, take some deep breaths, and just kind of get recentered and refocused for the day, especially because we have some huge, exciting news to share with you today. First, let's have some coffee. Trent politely declined doing yoga with me, but he said that me waking up early helps motivate him to wake up early, so we're expecting him to be out of bed, fully dressed, ready to start the day.
Oh, hey.
As I predicted.
Time to get up.
It's time to get up!
Okay. Alright guys, so if you couldn't tell by our attire, today we're going mountain biking. We couldn't be more excited, however, I feel like we're probably both not in excellent bike shape, and we're gonna find out that probably really quickly. Now, today we are actually partnering with backcountry.com. They sent us some gear so that we can have a great time out on the trail today. We're really excited to try it out, but first we gotta get the bikes loaded up, we gotta head into the mountains, so let's get started. So it's been a long time since Allie or I went mountain biking. It's been probably almost a year and a half for Allie, and I went once within the last year and a half. So we're both a little bit nervous. We're excited to get back out on the trail. The reason we're partnering with Backcountry today is to inspire you guys to get outside and find your backcountry. Whether you want to get outside and go mountain biking, fishing, hiking, camping, climbing, basically any activity you want to do, they sell the gear for it. And all of our gear, from our bikes to our helmets to our bags to our clothes, anything you see us using when we're doing outdoor adventures, all comes from Backcountry. It's actually one of the biggest benefits of buying from backcountry.com is they have gearheads. And gearheads are people that help get you outfitted with the gear when you don't know who to ask and you don't know what gear to buy. They'll get you outfitted with the right stuff. So before summer's over, get out there, enjoy yourselves, go out and do a new activity or go out and do your favorite activity. And if you guys need to pick up some new gear, enter Trent Allie at checkout for 15% off your first purchase. Thanks to Backcountry for sponsoring today's video. Now we are gonna head up on the mountain. Your shoes untied. Leave it to Allie to have an untied shoe on the trail, huh?
Sorry. Rule number one, you want to secure your gear before you leave the parking lot.
It's kind of scary because as soon as I get back on a bike, I just remember my skill level, how it used to be. And I see obstacles and I see lines on the trail and I'm like, oh, I'm gonna nail this. And I try to like get aggressive and really push into it, but I just don't have like the finesse and the touch and the recent skill that I used to have. So it gets kind of dangerous, but that's the thing about mountain biking. You can take it as slow and as safe as you want, or you can go fast and be out of control.
No matter what, you're outside, you're enjoying nature. This is gorgeous. I'm exhausted. We've been here for 20 minutes and I'm exhausted, but I'm still so happy we're here.
We're actually going up a trail, and the trail is named Armstrong. It has nothing to do with the strength of your arms. It's named after a young man, Sir Lance Armstrong. Not the hardest climb in the world, but when you haven't biked for 2 years, it's a tough one. And the sun is only getting hotter, and the ground is only getting drier. We're gonna keep going. Keep it going, Allie. You're doing great. If I try to coach Allie and tell her that she's doing awesome and to just push a little harder, sometimes it makes me forget that I'm back here struggling. And I think distracting yourself from the struggle is basically half the challenge. Whew. We're losing tree cover. At least there's clouds today, huh?
Yeah.
There hasn't been clouds for what feels like months. And today, luckily, there's some clouds. Ah, thank you.
Trent said, oh, we're just gonna do a quick 6 miles. That's nothing, that's a really short ride. We are 1.5 miles in.
Straight up though.
Yeah, well, straight exhausted.
All right, guys.
Oh my goodness.
We have gone at least as high as we're going today. The problem with these mountains is there's 1,000 bike trails and you can literally go all day long. One, it's starting to look like it's gonna rain.
Yeah, those clouds that we were so appreciative of earlier.
It never ever rains here except for when you take your camera out into the wilderness without a rain cover. So we are gonna start heading down. We're gonna start ripping this trail.
Honestly, this is the perfect timing for the rain. My legs are burning. I'm so exhausted. This was like the perfect reminder of how hard it is to bike. Honestly, you go through like a whole cycle of emotions of like excitement to anger, disbelief, a lot of self-pity.
You blame your husband.
A lot of blaming
That's
your
just
husband.
the way it goes.
But it all comes to like this moment right here. This is where we earn the downhill. This is the best part of the bike ride, 100%. But we gotta go fast because it is about to rain. Wow, so scary.
Woo! Oh my gosh. One thing that kind of stinks is normally I would have a chest mount GoPro and I would be able to take you guys with me and talk to you and tell you about the trail. But we don't have a chest mount right now, so I'm having to hold the GoPro in my mouth so I can't talk. But I just remember how exhilarating it is. That's so much fun, and the drop off is right there and you're just like going off of your hair trigger reactions everywhere. I miss and I love mountain biking.
Oh, and that is why we mountain bike.
Yeah, that trail was pretty fun right there, huh?
Oh my, everything is shaking.
Yeah.
The adrenaline. Woo! Oh, it feels so good. Are your legs on fire?
Yeah, they're pretty hot.
Oh man, even my feet hurt.
Yeah.
I'm so out of it. This is awesome.
Well, we got a little bit more enjoying to do. We're gonna be heading down for a while.
I was knocked down, heard the countdown through the haze in the face of defeat, yeah. I was ruled out with no bailout on my own, all alone, left to bleed out. But I rose up from
Oh my gosh, you guys. It's sprinkling, but it's not pouring. I don't know if it's lightning or thunder, but it feels great. I'm actually loving the rain right now.
It's some nice mountain rain. I did inhale some like dust or something on the trail and it's making me cough like a son of a gun.
You sure it's not the corona?
It might be the Rona.
Uh-oh.
Now, even though we're starving, we're absolutely famished, we have one more stop that we need to go take.
we need more than hopes and wishes for us to make it through the night. Stormy weather.
How cool is this? I gotta park in my own driveway right now. We're up at the property. We're gonna get out. We're gonna explain a few things to you guys. We've got some good news, some bad news. I don't know. I guess it's all good news.
Nice pads.
Oh yeah, I never took my knee pads off. Just realized that. So basically the reason that we've come up here is because we need to check and make sure that our time-lapse cameras have batteries in them and that everything is gonna be set to record for the next couple of days, because we've got some good news. They came and dug out the footings and everything is ready to have form set, footings poured, all the concrete. As you guys know, we've been waiting for like probably 10 days or more to have concrete work done. So there was actually a secondary crew that we had that wanted to reach out to us and let us know, hey, we can come and do your concrete work. They're friends with our excavator. We thought this might be a good opportunity. So we got a bid from these guys and the bid looks pretty good. So we think we're gonna have these guys move forward. Now, the word on the street is that they're gonna be here tomorrow. Now, unfortunately, Allie and I have made plans to go mountain biking today, and then we have a special trip that we're going on tonight. We're not gonna be back until tomorrow afternoon. We're really excited to make some progress on this because the sooner we can get concrete done, the sooner we can start framing. And let's just put it this way, it's only about 80 degrees up here, and it was like 95, which means temperature's going down. When the temperature goes down and the moisture comes, it turns into snow, and we're in big trouble for the rest of the winter time. So we need that to not happen.
All this time you thought we'd never pay the price.
Now the other thing I wanted to show you up here at the property is look at this! Look at how beautiful that is. It's a electrical meter, and because of the frame rate, it seems to be doing some weird things, but 0 kilowatt hours, which means nobody has plugged into this thing. That's our power meter. This is how we're gonna be powering Terry through the winter time, and power tools and all of the other things up here. Super excited to have electricity up here and water, and we're gonna have the septic up and running pretty soon. If we can just get this concrete underway so that we can get Terry up here, get her parked, and then start working on the house. It's a hurry up and wait game, but seems like we're making progress and I'm really happy about that. We might grab some food on the way back to Terry, but basically we're gonna go pick up Terry and we're heading to the mountains. But we've got a special date this time. I think you guys are gonna like it. We are going to meet up with a man named Steve down in southern Utah. We're gonna go down and park our van down by the river. Driving a van is really easy. And driving a trailer is easy too. But driving a big, heavy trailer in like rush hour traffic on the freeway, it's not fun. Nobody is like, ooh, I can't wait to drive my trailer in traffic. And if you are saying that, then something's wrong with you because it's terrible.
Terrible?
It's terrible. I've had like 3 experiences where everyone in front of us slams on their brakes and it bottlenecks, and all of a sudden we're just like, ah!
I was super depleted after that bike ride, and we had some lunch, we drank some water, it's been a few hours. Now we're sitting in the comfortable AC, and I am just enjoying watching Trent freak out about traffic, so all is well.
Yeah, I forgot that we did a grueling exercise this morning.
Yeah.
I feel like we need to take a nap.
Not today.
Yeah, today is gonna be a long day.
You and I, we met a Tuesday morning, sun high in the sky, and I felt free. You did your best and I ignored the warnings. Fair enough, I guess I didn't wanna see. I wanted an adventure. I wanted
I love this little river.
I gave you half my heart and figure.
Current, seams, and cover is what we look for. You see the current is the faster water. It's kind of undefined here, but a lot of time the current makes a V.
Mm-hmm.
And the edges of the slow water in the current, we call those seams. You know, if you look at the V, there's some confused water on the edges right there.
Okay.
Fish like to sit in water that's fast enough to bring them food, but not so much that they expel more calories than they're taking in.
Okay.
So when they're actively feeding, they'll be up in the top of the holes. When they're not, they'll be hiding. So most of the time we have to fish where they're hiding.
All right, so we made it. We're gonna go fishing. I'm here to provide all the moral support. Trent is gonna catch all the fish, and Steve is gonna do all the teaching. I'm excited.
So there's 2 currents. There's one in the middle, and then there's that slow one against the rocks, or against the grass. So we'll fish this first one, the inside one first, and then we'll push into the next one.
Sweet.
Ready?
Awesome. Yeah.
Let's rig ya.
Here we go. Don't hold your breath.
Don't hit me in the face.
Since we fish this, we don't have to worry about spooking it. You can step in and get all the way to the back of that. This is warm.
That's cold.
This is warm. It's way too warm. Cold or not cold?
Freezing. Absolutely freezing.
Okay, that's it. Temperature's coming out. There we go. 65.
65! Oh man. It's so funny. There's so many different types of fishing. You can go deep sea or bait fishing or fly fishing. And I just thought it was all fishing. What do I know? But it's so interesting to hear it from Steve, who's a professional guide. He knows exactly how to read the water, all the technique to use, what type of fish to actually look for, and where the fish are going to be. And he was saying earlier, it's basically all about your choreography. And it really is. It's like a dance. It's all about reading the water, knowing what to do, how to react in certain currents and situations. It's so much more involved and technical than I ever thought it would be. I'm sure Trent explained this to me before, but I definitely didn't take him seriously. I might even try my hand at it in a little bit. How's it feel, Trent, to have someone detangle your line, tell you exactly what to do?
This is a A1 treatment. However, I feel like a jerk because I just every other cast I'm messing up, and I'm not the one that has to. He keeps taking care of it for me.
This is the gig.
Steve, why do you like fishing?
Oh, because when you're 46, there's not many things that make you feel like a kid at Christmas time anymore. And this is one of them. I feel like I'm 12.
You're getting so close,
We're
Trent.
not gonna move yet.
So Trent's getting a couple bites, but it takes a little bit of practice to adjust your reaction time to know exactly when to, pull the line? What do you call it, yeah?
Set.
Lift.
Lift?
Set, yeah.
Obviously I don't know the terminology yet, but it's fun seeing Trent get a little bit closer. Okay, the first river was beautiful, but the fish were not biting. Supposedly...
I had one brown trout.
Oh yeah?
There was one brown trout. I put the fly in the perfect spot. It was going through. He came up and bam, bit the fly, and I pulled a little too late, and I didn't catch him. So we went and we grabbed the truck, and we grabbed Terry, and we grabbed Frank, and now we're heading to a new secret spot that I would tell you guys about, but then I would have to kill you.
But if you want the scoop, if you want the insider VIP information, go to circlevalleyanglers.com, book a trip with Steve. He knows this whole area. He knows exactly where to go, and he's an amazing teacher. I've re-sunscreened, refilled all my waters. I've got sandwiches for the guys, and they've been out here for 40 minutes-ish. So, especially since I wasn't out here filming, I can almost guarantee there was a lot of action and we weren't able to catch any of it on camera.
You missed all the fish.
I knew it! How many?
None.
None? Oh no. I got sustenance. The fish aren't biting, you guys might as well be.
Fresh tomato, spinach, cold cuts.
Maybe that's what the fish are looking for.
That's my love.
While Trent takes a little lunch break, Steve is going to show us how it's done. Watch the master in action.
This is when all the fish are gonna come out.
Yeah.
I just know it.
Are you serious? Wow! Oh! Wow! Look
Nice
at
catch,
that!
Look at that puppy.
Beautiful!
Yeah, look at those pink dots.
Look at that! Trent!
So step over here. What you're gonna do is you're gonna kind of hold on to his tail.
You should keep going, Steve.
It's your turn. You caught that. I didn't get that. I don't know why you said you didn't get that part.
That was awesome. Well, at least we know there are fish in here. Trent just needs to up his game a little bit. He's so close. It was the sandwich. So when you catch and release, it doesn't hurt the fish. They can come right back, or?
Yeah, absolutely. Like what we usually do, that one went kind of fast, but we catch a fish, I'll keep it in the net and hold it in the water until the customer's ready, and then do the quick snap and back into the water.
So Steve, what do you think? How much more time should we give Trent before I show him how it's done?
I think he's had more than enough opportunity.
Yeah.
You want to try some?
Yeah. Okay, so Trent's actually done this a lot. He's a very experienced caster. Obviously, he has some work to do on actually catching the fish. I've done this 0 times ever. So we're about to make Trent feel really good about himself because I will not catch a fish, don't worry.
Oh, man. If you catch a fish, you better put it back.
I'm saving the fish for you, Trent.
Oh, thanks, babe.
You're welcome.
Yeah, fish. Oh, what? Hell yeah. Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
I'm sorry, Trent.
Just my luck.
Look at this pink dot.
Wow.
Those are pretty.
Good job, dude.
I'm sorry.
Nice.
That's so
That's how it's done, dude.
cool.
I know.
Wow, look at that.
You want to hold him?
No.
You can release him in the winter.
Good job.
All right.
Kind of fun.
Yeah?
He's,
Bye, little fishy. Thank you for playing.
there we go.
Now, do you want to buy a fly rod?
Cool. Yeah, maybe I should get my own rod. What do you think, Trent?
Now that my wife showed me up, I need to go and catch myself a fish.
Oh, look at that fish. There you go.
Trent! Nice!
A little easy. There we go. Ah,
Woo!
jumper. That's a big fish.
Oh,
Nice.
boy!
Look how pretty he is.
Finally.
This one's a boy.
Oh,
See the kite? If you see his big lower lip.
Trent, good job!
grunting and screaming.
Look at that, pretty.
Woo! Oh my goodness.
Is nobody gonna kiss a fish today?
Oh, it's beautiful.
Release him?
Yep.
Good
Cool,
job!
huh?
You did it!
Of course, Allie had to catch one first.
It was your motivation.
You did a good job.
You did a good job. Very nice.
That looks fishy.
Hey,
Yeah,
Trent! 2 for 2!
Yeah, that's a decent fish.
Woo! You! Oh! Look at
When it
you,
rains, it
Trent!
pours.
Trent!
Actually, look how pretty they are.
3rd time!
All right, guys, I think I can retire from fishing after catching this monster.
What a cutie.
Right through the gill. Didn't even hurt him. Here, buddy. That's a perfect, enormous fish to end the day on.
That's awesome. Thank you so much.
That's a slow day, but when they hook up finally, it feels so good.
It does.
Yes!
I met friends on the way, people chosen to make a stand. I felt strong in the sun as I walked onto pastures green. Saw forgiveness together, spaces in between.
We actually made it back to the spot where we camped last night because it was just so perfect. Right on the water, cold, quiet, crisp. You could hear the bubbling brook in the background. Probably the best place to park your van down by the river.
We're definitely parked closer this time than we were last time.
Yeah, it's true. We're right there.
It's gonna be louder for sure, so hopefully the bubbling isn't too much.
We do a lot of camping, or at least in the van, we did a lot of camping in Walmart parking lots and gross areas, and that's just van life. And it's urban background noises for sure. And it's such a treat to pull up to a spot like this and have this be our actual backdrop for the night.
And to have like legit grass just like next to the river.
We actually invited Steve to come back out, park his van here with us. We might end up cooking a little bit of dinner together and just relaxing.
Steve might not be coming back though. I don't know. He hasn't responded to our text. He might be like, those Trent and Allie people suck. I don't want to hang out with them anymore. Which I totally,
You would understand.
I wouldn't want to hang out with us either.
Speak of the devil. We thought maybe you got sick of us and you decided to bail.
I can't find my phone.
Oh, no!
And it's the business phone, right?
Oh, no.
And then it
Think
took me
about that.
forever until I got back. I was looking
Perfect.
for it when we were down there early. I'm like, I haven't gone anywhere. It's in the van somewhere. Dad. Great hat, but that's a fly fishing hat.
Hey!
Oh,
It's perfect.
It is a little tattered, worn and weathered.
I've had it for 10 years.
Look a little Indiana Jones like in
Yeah, I like that.
that.
I have a few of those. I like those hats.
Do you? Now I'm a real fly fisherman. I'm not a gardener.
You're not a
I
gardener
look like a
anymore.
gardener when I wear this. Everyone makes fun of me. I wore it golfing, I wore it working on the van, working on the truck, working on the property, everything.
Yeah, that hat is awesome.
Thanks, dude.
Got it.
All right, now it has been, I hate to admit it, but almost 6 months since we've been in a van. And I have to say, I'm really digging Steve's setup here. What do you got going on here, Steve?
Just enough to get by.
I love it, dude. You got the fridge, you got the sink, you got a full bed. This is a full-size bed, yeah?
Yeah, exactly. And the best part is the fly tying station.
Look at that, dude. That is incredible. For those of you that don't know, when you fly fish, you need flies, and this is a fly rigging station. So you can sit in this chair, which flips all the way around, and you can do some fly tying right there. That's awesome. And this is a Chevy Astro van that's all-wheel drive, so we literally have been going like off-road to get to some of these fishing spots. This is a sweet weekend rig for sure.
All right, guys.
You can't catch it if it's in your stomach.
It's not perfect.
Goodness. Oh my God,
But
that
it's
looks
warm.
delicious.
Myself and Steve have been out here enjoying watching the sun go down, the temperature dropping, and Allie has been in there slaving away. This looks like chicken, broccoli, red pepper Alfredo. I think we're probably gonna dig into this delicious dinner before we head out for a nice evening session of fishing. Are you eating your pasta in a coffee cup?
We only have 2 bowls.
Oh no, I didn't even think about it.
I feel guilty.
The problems with van life. 2 of everything, and when you have a guest, you gotta improvise. I caught 3 fish today. Allie caught a fish. Steve caught a fish.
You caught 3 fish today?
I caught 4 fish. I caught 4 fish today. 2 of them were basically sardines, but that's neither here nor there. I also caught a large male brown trout, which was really cool.
I'm proud of you. That's awesome.
Thanks, babe. I'm
Good
proud
job.
of you. You caught a fish in like 4 minutes, and I was pissed. I was so mad, but I redeemed myself by catching
cool
some
though,
fish.
like the past 2 days we've really been able to get out and enjoy Utah. Mountain biking in Park City absolutely destroyed me, but just goes to show you the diversity here in Utah. It's crazy.
Yeah, this is why I love living in Utah. Not to mention snowboarding and boating and swimming and hiking. There's
The
just
activities
a
are
lot of
endless.
reasons. A lot
Yeah.
of reasons. But we hope you guys enjoyed coming along on today's adventure. If you did, make sure you show us by giving us a big thumbs up on this video. Click the subscribe button on our channel so that you guys can watch videos every time we post one. And don't forget to click the notification bell as well.
Thank you again to Backcountry for sponsoring today's video. Basically, all of our outdoor gear is from Backcountry.
If you've ever seen us do
Yeah.
any activity, we're using gear from Backcountry.
Yeah, they have everything
and most
you
of my
need.
clothes came from Backcountry too. This shirt came from Backcountry.
They have everything you need for anything you want to do, basically.
So go ahead and check them out, guys, and we will see you guys on the next one.
Adios!